Hey Pisces, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for October 10th, 2022. This is for Pisces. Let's see what's going on. All right, Pisces, we have the loving woman and we have the honoring path. Well, this is very interesting here because of the fact that um, the loving woman there's someone here who is usually very, very passive. I'm almost feeling this is you. Very, very passive. Usually, that is like they have a quiet strength. This is someone who everyone feels at home with, everyone feels very comfortable talking to. It's trying to make the right choice, especially when it comes to the house and children. What is best for me, my home, my children? This could be, it's not gender specific. Okay, this is a masculine or feminine energy, but someone who is very much so not the most forceful, forthcoming individual. This is someone who is very intuitive, feels things out, but they're trying to do what's right for their family or their home or the household that they live in. This is someone who is actually being a lot. They're different. This is different. So you may be different. You may be acting different. People may be asking you, or the person you're connected to, you may be asking them, or looking at them like, wow, okay, they have a voice today. Not that you don't always have a voice, but this would be someone who usually ends up taking shoulders things alone. They don't always speak out, so they end up having to do much alone. And this is someone who's saying, not today, not today. Seven of Swords would say that this is you're winging it. Okay, that you usually aren't this way, but you're a lot more vocal at this point. Very much so, right? Because there's more to, it's almost like you realize if you want something, you have to go for it. That's what this looks like. If I want it, I have to go for it. I have to put in the work. The honoring path is that you realize that there's no other option other than to try to build a new beginning in some way with the Ace of Pentacles and Two of Swords. This is like, I mean, there's too much anxiety, there's too much worry, right? Worry that maybe something will not come through. So there's an importance attached to making a choice, having to make a choice, but wanting what is the right choice for me? What is the best new beginning? What can I put my energy into that I will get something out of it? Especially as it pertains to a family, home life, children, something to do with that. Taking steps, and this may be a mother or a father figure. I'm seeing both energies here. So this is definitely not gender specific. We have taking steps with the Hermit and Knight of Cups. And that would be taking steps to apologize to your former self, like, kind of thing. This would be someone who's like, where I once used to be this way, I am now taking charge and doing something in a whole different direction. This is also about getting what you want, realizing that it's important to go after what you want, that you can't wait for it to happen to you. Not that you do, that's not what this is saying, but it's almost as though you realize if I want that new job, I have to apply for it. Not that you are sitting back doing that, right? But that's an analogy is to help to see what what they're saying here is that if you want a new beginning or a certain kind of beginning or even a reconciliation or anything like that, you realize you have to go for it in some way, right? And vast universe with Devil and Ten of Swords. It's time to end these whatever toxic bonds that you've had, or toxic behaviors or thought processes. And these are toxic things, or anything that goes against self. It's almost like a sin, and that's the definition of sin, right? Anything that goes against self, anything that harms you or the people around you. Um, so the vast universe here would say that it's time for certain things to end. There may be some sort of obsession in some way, obsession with a very painful ending. There may be some kind of, excuse me, there's something here about closing out a certain cycle. You are no longer going in a direction that goes against what's best for you. And that's what this is all about. That maybe there were things that you just went along with or did that were completely against you and what was best for you. And what's best for you is what's best for the people that you love and the people around you. And so they're kind of throwing in, there's some things that you need to do, or decisions that need to be made in some way. An apology needs to be made to your old self. Like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Pisces, young Pisces, that we went in a certain direction, that being waiting for people to act right, waiting for someone to, kind of thing, waiting to be put first, waiting to be provided for, cared about, waiting for the things that may have been promised. There may have been promises, there may have been um, it's a lot of different things that you waited on instead of going after in some way. And it's almost like just apologizing to your younger self, saying, you know what, we're not going to do that anymore, right? We're going to go after what we want. We're not saying that you don't, right? But this may be pertaining to some Pisces, that there are some aspects of their life that they were more passive in, right? Or you were more passive in, right? Honoring path here would definitely be that you have a new beginning. There's something to grow, something to build with, but almost as though realizing that you don't have a choice. You can't betray yourself any longer. It's important now that to be more assertive, and the assertive energy may be something new that you may have never done before. So you know what I mean. The way that you're going about certain things may be different than what you would usually do. So it's almost as though you're winging it. You're just like taking all of it in stride, and trying to strategically come, like as things come up. You're just handling it in a way like in a king of wands energy, like, and a king of pentacles energy of like, is this going to benefit me and my family? Oh, okay, well, I guess not, kind of thing, right? So you could be dealing with you could be dealing with a whole another Pisces. We have Virgo, which is your complementary energy, which is a lot more strategic, a lot more practical. And you have Capricorn, we have Taurus, we have Libra. You could be dealing with did I say Taurus? A Virgo or a Capricorn, I already said that. Or Leo, Aries, Sag, or you could be a Pisces, Aries cusp. Doesn't have to be those signs. This could be in your chart, or just in general, letting you know that there are some permanent changes, and when it comes to the changes, they need to be beneficial to you. You need to. It seems as though you got to be a little bit more selfish. You're usually not a very selfish individual, but it almost as though spirit's screaming out for you to be a lot more selfish, here, and think about you. And it's not necessarily a bad selfishness. The selfishness of the King of Wands is one who, he's like, I'm going after what I want because what I want is what is best for my entire family or kingdom. And what you want is something that's solid. It's not selfish in the sense of it's going to harm other people. Same with King of Pentacles. It's not that you're being selfish in the sense of like, I want more money and I don't care how I get it. This is more of a person who's like, this is the way it's got to go, period, point blank. I already know what I need. I already know what the discipline is for it. And that's how it is. And if it's anything less, I don't want it. And that's golden, right? So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.